Yeah. What's good, everybody? Had y'all food? We on time today. How about that? Season 14, episode 5. And for the people that don't like seasons, episode 101.
What's going on, family? You done know it is your boy OGSneekerz.
Wow.
And we back. And I'm a little bit off kilter, so just bear with me. I gotta ease into this episode, but it's good to be back. Fresh off my caddy visits Baltimore.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, I didn't get no invite, so I guess I'm just here.
You know what? Wait, stop. No, wait, hold, stop. We not doing that, Mister. I'm not going. No, I don't get on planes, Mister. I don't know. No, and you, we way past invitation.
That's two people who said they didn't get no invite.
We gonna talk about it.
Bang, bro. You know you never need an invitation. See, I know that I have to call and I have to check and I have to send information. I'm not showing up at your front door. I'm not doing that. But you can show up at my front door. It's not a problem. The dog's bark is bigger than his bite.
Come and knock on our door.
OG, different.
So you always welcome. I didn't say everybody. Man. I said you good.
Everybody, y'all heard that? Everybody show up at OG's house.
Nah, I did not say everybody. See, now you trying to. Nah.
OG said party on the way.
Don't do that.
It's your man Beard Jedi, aka the Black Alex P. Keaton, aka Shupak Shakur, aka Albert Host, aka the Boss Kick Ross, aka Iron Knight Tyson, aka Deacon Discount, aka the Undercost Boss, aka Young Cascade. AKA Black Sock Gang, aka the Sneakwalizer, aka the Black John Wick. Oh,
triple.
And AKA the matters the most, Jack Swagless. This is Talkin Kicks. This is season 14. This is episode 5 on your puss ass. And we would not be here if it wasn't. Y'all see this? Look at that. We would not be here if it wasn't for the mighty KickTalkers. We are back. We on time, so we know the chat probably slow. Let me go ahead and take a look right now. What's the chat looking like right now? I don't see enough thumbs up. That's the first thing I noticed. How about that? 9 people. Let me refresh my screen. I see 10.
It's coming up.
I see 10. So we got 10 people, 10 likes. I appreciate that. That means a caddy. Mr. Kadillac Jackson.
Yes.
Kadillac Jackson.
Yes. Can I help you?
Kadillac Jackson.
How can I help you?
It would be a great way to start off episode 101 if you just go ahead and like the show for the one time. I mean, you don't went to see OG, you went to see Pop, you went to see KDU. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice if you just go ahead and like the show, keep the good energy going.
How many likes did you say there was in the chat?
Well, it's right now it's 14.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's coming on up.
I'll tell you one thing: there will not be a 15.
God damn it, Caddy! Shit.
just keeping things normal as usual.
All right, let's just go ahead and get into the roll call and get this little show out the way because Caddy is not acting right today. So let's see what we got going on in here. I'm looking at the chat and I see my homie J Jeff up in this thing saying what's good, people with the shot glasses. Shot.
Ready.
Midgets.
One deck.
God damn it, Caddy. Here's my shot for the day. This is just water. It's just water. It's just water. I got that water. Remember? Let's see. College Park 81. What up, family?
What up?
Building. Jamie White. We done had 2 weeks without Jamie White. And a lot of people are missing their off-white dunks. Jamie White, let me know what you're doing with all the off-whites. You're stealing. I heard she got packages 1 through 50. Jamie White, let us know why you're stealing.
Ooh,
Nick.
All of them.
Wow.
All of them. And OG, what size do you wear?
11.5.
Caddy, what size do you wear?
13, please.
She got both of them.
Damn.
She got both of them. I see Q the Queen in here. She said, "Was I summoned?"
Mm.
Oh my!
Was I summoned?
She's here
Someone
early.
did someone send for me? Did someone send for me? Hello, Q the Queen.
Hello, Q. Royals. We back, and tonight we gonna
What's
good, sis?
Q the Queen up in this thing. Pop Lewis. What's going on, Pop? Say what's up to the real one.
Appreciate you.
Thing. Pop is up in the game. What's going on? James Moss. What's going on, family? James is rolling up through the crib.
Appreciate
Brooklyn
you.
Basquiat is up in this thing. Say what's going on, Canes? What's going on, BK? Go ahead, hit him with one time for the Europe, Caddy.
You're.
Oh, he feels at home now.
I do.
He feels at home now. Caddy, I need the Moabs. That's what J. Jeff said right off the cuff.
They are fire.
I need a pair. Which pair, though? Which pair, J. Jeff? I want the khaki pair. I don't need the other ones. I need that khaki pair. I will probably wear them one good time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You said for the one time?
For the one time. But that's just high school. I need them. KD, was up in the building. What's going on? Kick Dreams. The homie Tony's up in here. We're gonna talk about
Tony. Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about Tony up in here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Artez 501, aka Black Lacquer.
The most moisturized man in the business.
Artez, let me tell you something. Stop letting off those hollow points on your story. Yo, he lit into some of y'all ass. It's okay when shit happens to not have an opinion. It's completely cool if you don't know to shut the fuck up. But some of y'all is over here like acting like y'all was in Afghanistan. Y'all don't know what's going. Hey, look, Artez, I respect and appreciate you, bro. Don't hurt him, no dog. Don't hurt him.
Artez, we appreciate you.
I mean, really. Somebody asked me the other day, "Hey, Beard, what you think about?" I don't know shit about that. I don't know enough to know about that.
I don't even know how to spell Afghanistan.
I can't do it. He pulled out too fast, and Joe Biden. Hey, look, I don't know 90% of what Biden does. Don't get me started lying.
Hey, listen,
I don't have a hot take.
Listen, haven't we all pulled out too fast once in a while? I'm just
saying. Hey, yo, some of us pulled out too late. Kids in the building.
Pull out game week.
I pull out before I go in. I ain't got no kids, baby. I pulled out before I left the room. I just finished early, so I ain't got to worry about it. That's what I do.
Stupid.
I ain't got no scares over here. No scares. Let's see. We got Smokey Bell LaFleur is up in this thing. What's going on, pimp? Wow. I see Black Ass African in the building, aka BAA, aka
Marvin. He is a friend of ours.
And if you see him, you know we got to go ahead and say what's up to Hop Dog 18.
Shoe World Order.
And together they are Retro Talk Forum. You can check them out on Sundays, giving y'all that heatness. They were not here last week because it was a whole goddamn hurricane, and they made a good decision. If y'all don't know, Black sometimes does the show out in the shed in his backyard. Look, when he says the sneaker shed, he not bullshitting. So the last thing some of y'all heathens, so y'all might have wanted to see him do the show and the whole roof come off that bitch, but we're not having it. So they canceled the show last week. I'm sure that they will be back in the next week or so to give y'all what y'all want. Prayers out to everybody in Louisiana and in the affected areas. I saw the homie Black Rambo down there, and they got fucked up. Once again, they got fucked up in Louisiana. So if you got the money, you got the time, help them out if you can. Find your organizations. Google is real easy. Doing 3 things at once: making Nike IDs, watching y'all, and doing fantasy football draft. Paychecks, double X, Wakanda's in the building. That sounds like 3 things that are going to go very badly. I don't. You gotta be focused on that NFL draft, man. That fantasy draft gonna go bad, baby. It's gonna go bad. I retired. Did y'all play fantasy football at all?
Not me. Never.
I
Caddy,
tried
you
one.
played?
I tried one time. Got my ass whooped. That was it.
Damn. No, I went out on top. That year I went out and I went. It was you played 13 weeks. I went 26-1.
Mm.
And I won one league that was a money league. That's how I got my Xboxes in there. And the other league that I lost was a money league. And I lost by less than a point, nigga. Mike Vick, if I ever see you, I'm beating your ass. I'm beat. Mike Vick fumbled, and I lost by 0.25. 0.25 on a Mike Vick fumble. That was when he was with the Eagles. That let you know how long ago I played.
Oof.
Mike Vick, me and you, son. Me and you, son. I could have had $800 a year on fantasy football. You know what? Let me get back in this list. Fuck it. Let me get back in this list. Compose myself. Let me get it back together. OG Kicks, what it do, fam? We appreciate you coming back. Thanks for rocking with us on that little 2-week break. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, I'm still married. Katie, you still married? Did you make it?
Yeah, we still together.
All right. So we might have to do the same shit next year. We might have to do this shit same next year. Let's see. I see TikTok is in the building.
TikTok, what's good?
Back the sneaker game. TikTok's in the building. Let me see who else we got to pay. No super chat. Hey, James Moss, we're not big enough for that, man. We got like 300 subs. We'll never make super chat. But if you'd like to hit us with that Cash App, sir,
yes,
just let us know. I can slide you that Cash App information. But no, we ain't got no super chat, man. Put it this way. Let me fix that. Our chat is super. We just ain't got to worry about no cash. Our chat is super. Look at
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Look at all these super people over here. I guess it's on this side because the screen is different.
There you
Look
go.
at all these super people. I'm talking about. Let's see who else we got up in the building. Scrolling down my list, I see Rubik's 15. What's going on, Rubik's?
What's
good?
Welcome back to the show. We appreciate you, Big Rube. Let me look. Dre Day Kicks is in the building from way downtown. Bang. We see you, iGame. He out there with the camera. He coming for y'all title.
What up, though?
God damn it, Caddy. I mean, look at all the red Caddy got on. What you got to say for yourself, sir?
I only have on red headphones. You got on a red shirt, a whole red background.
First of all, we're talking about you. What color's on your shirt?
It's a shirt you made, blood.
But did you want it?
Yes.
Well, there you go. There you go. Dre Day Kicks coming for y'all. He said, y'all ain't the only ones that can take pictures. I can take pictures. He said, I can take pictures. He got videos up and everything. So Dre Day coming for you. And if I look at my screen, that's it. Oh, Robert Coley Sr.
What up, Rob?
Robert Coley. Big Rob's in the building. We appreciate you as well. Is that it? Is that all? Hell no, it ain't it.
I think we good. I think we good.
I think we're good. So if you're in the show, you like the show, feel free to hit that like button. If you're in the show and you dislike the show, feel free to hit that thumbs down. But we'd appreciate it if you let us know how we can be better. Is that a Nerf gun shirt? God damn it, TikTok.
From way
Ain't no Nerf gun shirt.
Bang.
Don't y'all see all these people getting sued out here in these streets?
Nope.
Didn't John Geiger teach you anything?
Nope.
Didn't Warren Loader teach you anything?
Nope.
Damn. We ain't babe. We gonna get had. God damn it, man.
We flying.
Daddy, are those red headphones?
Yeah, they are, blood.
Oh man, come on, man. Let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all know how we do. We get into our hump day heat. We get into our pickups. We got our black business. And before we do all of that, make sure you check me out. LFTHVY.com. Use your code. Get
TikTok
the shirt.
is the MVP today.
What happened?
I said TikTok is the MVP today.
Damn, already OG made the call. Check it out. Great shirt. Lift Heavy logo. Check me out.
You got a Nerf gun shirt?
Don't have no damn Nerf gun shirt. No, I'm talking about we may be able to make that happen.
Mike, what's good?
If y'all be good, we may be able to make that happen. What happened, Caddy?
Regular Mike's in the building.
Regular Mike's in the building, aka El Snacko. El Snacko, man, your stock's taking a tumble, brother. That dude is killing. He took your whole swag, big fella.
Who, Stephen Johnson?
Man, you gotta call him out. Y'all beefing. I'm on team regular Mike El Snacko, but you gotta call him out at this point, bro. This is disgusting. This is like going to the club and the nigga on the stage has the worst jokes, but he has the mic, so the people still gonna laugh. You're better than this regular Mike. You gotta call him out, son. You gotta call him out. Like you should call out one of his videos. You should do a reaction to his video. Every time he does a snack, you should second check his snack.
Yeah, a snack that he says is delicious, be like, it's trash, nigga.
Right. You're like, nah, I disagree. Nah. I disagree. You got to do a regular Mike. He is on your turf. You got to go ahead and take him out. That's all I'm saying. So mental health check-in. Y'all had a great week. This probably gonna segue right into the topic before we get into other shit. But we'll go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That nigga in red, let him go. Cadillac Jackson. Mental health check-in. What's the positivity you got, player?
Let's see. It's raining. I've been in the crib all day.
I see the waves. Is it raining a lot? I see the waves.
They in there. They in there. You know they in there. But other than that, everything is good. Everything is good.
Yeah, well,
can't complain.
How was the anniversary?
Anniversary was good. We went out to Connecticut, chilled out in Mystic. Let me let people know something. If you ever decide to go to Mystic Pizza, it ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, shots fired right out the gate.
Yeah, I'll keep it at 100. It's all right.
What movie was that in?
Mystic Pizza.
Wasn't that in the movie?
That's the name of the movie.
Oh, I didn't know the movie. I know, like I can see the logo, but I didn't know that was the movie.
Yeah, okay. that was the name of the movie, Mystic Pizza.
Okay, well, shit. There you go. Whole movie franchise is a fail. I don't have to see it. Caddy said it ain't shit. I'm not watching the movie. Fuck the people. Is it a white movie?
Yes.
Okay, fuck them people. I don't need to see the movie. Cadillac said it wasn't shit. Fuck the pizza.
Listen,
fuck the movie.
If you go out to Mystic, Connecticut, get the seafood. The seafood be popping.
Well, that they got a little leg up. They should win that one. They
should. The pizza,
damn. Damn. Well, happy anniversary to Cadillac Jackson. Is caddy number Deuce coming?
Oh nah. Nope.
That's what he said. He just told y'all he don't know how to pull out. He just told y'all. So in about 9 months, we're gonna take another break.
Yeah. No, nigga, I ain't even try to pull in. I was like, nah, you got it. You good, Chief? You good, Chief?
Caddy said, I got these sheets pregnant. Caddy got the sheets pregnant.
You know, we never know. We're the last to know. It was like, really?
Never gonna know.
When did that happen?
Y'all gonna know.
Never gonna know.
You're gonna know.
Let me tell you something, OG. Be glad that you're the last to know, because if you're the first to know, it's a whole nother set of problems going on. I'm talking about. Gang. OG, mental health check-in, man. Give me something positive. What you got?
Yeah, we're just cooling out over here. We are officially, we've been for a few weeks, empty nesters. Everybody's gone. Just me, mama, and a dog here. Running around, sliding through the hallways like risky business.
Oh, he said slide through the hallways. I thought he was gonna say something else.
Nah.
OG, how long they been gone?
Log it up.
OG ain't had no pants on in a week, big fella.
Bro, OG been in the house just let me go deep.
Wow.
OG out here doing the birthday slide all around.
Exactly.
The house,
but I do have to say this, but please don't tell him this, because I don't want him to, think that he's important or anything. But it was really good to see my little brother and hang out. Shout out to how B-More stood up and came out, and Shoe Freak and Tony and Pop and the folks over at 910 Berto. They always hold us down. And even those folks that weren't able to make it out, shout out to Tay Baltimore, who gave us the dope restaurant.
Yes, sir.
Referral, man. It was a nice rooftop joint. The food was on point. We were able to do the social distancing and eating out in the fresh air. And if you go to Baltimore, you have to go to Federal Hill Park. You just got to go
before 8 o'clock.
Yeah, before
Before 8 p.m. Let me just let that be known.
Yeah, before 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
but you got to go. Dope view of the harbor. It's a real neat spot. If you have an aversion to stairs, you might just prepare. It's gonna be a few.
Them stairs ain't shit.
And it's kind of like I ain't gonna lie. It was 2 staircases, and when we got up the first one, I was like, "Oh, we good?" And I was like, "God damn it, it's another flight of stairs that was twice as long."
And Tony, shout out to Tony because Tony gets to them stairs, and Tony was like, "There's another one right here, good people." And I'm like, "Nigga, I'm about to just go right here at the first part of the hill and just stay there and chill." Fuck these stairs, man.
Listen, I'm probably in a little bit better shape than SneakerCon 2017, but if y'all know walking is not my thing, I wouldn't have made it, big fella.
I wouldn't have made it. There was benches waiting for you, so you'd have been.
Caddy walked me smooth into another city. I was like, nigga, go ahead, save yourself.
That nigga gave me the dirtiest look when we was walking. He was like, I was like, oh, it ain't that fun. It ain't that funny.
Caddy was sprinting. I said, what is going on? That New York in you. That New York in you. He was sprinting on my ass. I was like, bro, first of all, you 6'3". I don't appreciate the advantage you have. You cheating. And then you walk fast like it don't matter. I don't appreciate that. Dre that Kick said OG been playing helicopter.
I told you what he been doing in the crib.
OG, you been playing helicopter?
I'm not gonna answer.
Jesus Christ. OG been up here on this trick daddy bullshit.
God damn. Positive things. Let's see. Don't know that I got too much positive.
Stop.
Hey,
how your OnlyFans doing?
It's about to close. You saw the reports last week.
No, they
clean it up.
They bringing it back. They're bringing it back. They say you can keep it
changed my account now. All I do is fully clothed Bible readings, man.
Fully clothed Bible readings.
That's it, man. It's tough out here in the streets. Now, I didn't get shot. I didn't get arrested. So I'm with that.
What did y'all do to celebrate? Did y'all just cool out? Or?
No, we didn't do nothing. And COVID got me fucked up, bro. I literally, my cousin and her entire family had COVID.
Wow.
My nephew and his entire family had COVID. 2 of my homegirls had COVID. I'm not doing shit. We didn't do nothing. We woke up and said, happy anniversary, love you. Let's order some nice food and watch TV. And that was it. I will say that the cops and the medics that killed Elijah McClain got indicted. You motherfuckers about to go under the jail. If I don't have time to tell y'all about what it is, especially when we got Google and y'all got windows open right now, just Google Elijah McClain, find out what happened. Know that all the people, the cops and the paramedics, all got indicted. They're all charged with murder. We're gonna see how this shit shakes out. That was fucked up, and that is my good news for the day. For real. That's my good news. That's my positive vibes for the day. So yeah, hump day heat. Caddy went first, so he's gonna go last. I went last, so I'm gonna go first. We rocked out with them Chuck 70s. Them Chuck 70s beat the world, Craig. Beat the world. This is actually part of a pack.
Are those laces that came with it, or your?
These, of course, not. You know how I do fat laces.
I mean, it's but it looks like it could have been. So
yeah, you know, I was just saying, fat lace McGee over here.
Yes,
sir. You know how we do. This was part of a pack. I did not know, number one, that the Chuck is 111 years old.
Yeah.
So that's a long time. But number two, I think I'm not. You know, y'all have to holler at Paper Chaser. In my opinion, the Chuck 70 might be the best comeback shoe ever. Going from being uncomfortable, unwearable, and no style to having an insole that's comfortable,
that's thick,
and having this style on it, like this might be the comeback shoe, period, bar none. We're gonna talk about another shoe that's coming back later on in the show, but that's what I rocked today. Was the Chuck 70. Beat the World Pack. They are readily available. It's $100. Some places $85. You can get it for the cheapskate. It's a comfortable wear. Fat laces sold separately. Yeah, bitch. Get your own swag. But yeah. and props to actual
shirt too. Just run it all together. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. And props to sneaker culture for actually putting me onto those. Somebody in the sneaker game, I think is short C84. I think that's his name. I'll tag him with some shit like that if y'all really give a fuck. He's old school historian like Retro Talk Forum cats, and he had them on and named it. And once he did that, I went and found them motherfuckers. You mean shout out to Nike for putting Luna Line in the Chuck? I don't give a shit. The Chuck is dope. It could have been Jesus. I'll just say shout out to Jesus. It could have been Satan. Satan, good job. It could have been anybody. Whoever did it, thank you for revitalizing the Chuck. Because that shit is perfect. I love him. I love him. Uh-oh. I see. Look. Lars Young.
Lars Young.
The BMX Bandits here. What's going on, Lars? Welcome back to the show. Good to see you, fam. OG, what did you rock today for Hump Day Heat and Chat? Oh, yeah. Dre Day. They changed the insoles, player. I go get another pair. That's not even a thick one. There's a thicker one in the other 70 I got.
Okay. So I'm gonna show this one more time, and then after that, it's gonna be forever known as the I didn't go no place.
Uh-oh.
If I didn't go no place, LeBron
Space Jam Crocs.
Space Jam Crocs. I didn't go no place. Space Jam Crocs.
I bet he got him in luxury mode too.
Here's my question, OG.
Yes.
Are those actually comfortable to you?
You know what? They're more comfortable than when I got them a long time ago. So they're a little bit more spongy and you know, just for trolling around the house, up, down the stairs. That's it. I have driven in them a couple times. So yeah.
I hear you supposed to be able to put them in the boiling water. Do like, I don't know if you play football, OG. Football mouthpiece, you heat it up, put it in your mouth, let it mold to your mouth. If you do that to Chucks, heat them up. I mean, not Chucks. If you do that to the Crocs, heat them up, put them on your feet, couple pair of socks, it'll mold perfectly, and then they're even more comfortable. So.
I'm not going to try that, but I'll take it.
Man, his wife would kill him. Like, I know you ain't got your big ass shoes in my crock pot, nigga.
Exactly. You ain't never lied because you know my wife got that. You know, she is a connoisseur.
Oh, she got Le Crescent.
Yes.
Don't put your foot in Le Crescent.
You put that big ass. That big ass crockett at the Crescent.
Absolutely. What you doing? You put your shoes in my Le Crusade. Look, you want a divorce, don't you?
Yes, you better get your big ass out my kitchen. I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know she's serious about it because OG saying it the correct way. You in the hood, that's the outlet store with them nice ass pots. It's Le Crescent. That's Le Crescent.
Le Crusade.
Le Crusade.
Le Crusade.
Cadillac Jackson, what did you rock today for Hump Day Heat?
So when I was out in the remnants of Hurricane Ida, I decided to wear some all conditions gear.
Oh, we lost him. He's back.
Yeah, the executive producer did that bullshit. And as you can see, they are soaked and need to dry off.
It's a nice shoe. What's the ankle like, man? I don't know. I want to get him, man. But is that like the Hirachis?
In all honesty, it was super easy to put them on.
Okay.
Like I was thinking like, oh, they gonna get to my foot and I'm gonna pull the back and it's gonna be like, no, big fella. You got to put a little paddle on that ankle and try to smooth slide that in.
So you ain't have to put on the stunt legs? You went with your real legs?
I went with the real legs today, you miserable bastard.
Dang.
Are they comfortable? That's what I need to know.
Nah, they are comfortable.
Okay.
Like for real? Like for old people feet? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know about for old people. For me, they were comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know for you, OG wants that shoe like 6 hours later.
Yeah.
I still got them on.
OG said he got that morning foot. He need that shit to accommodate the morning foot. If it don't accommodate the morning foot, he don't want it. OG, I see Boosie's up in this thing.
Hey.
It never gets old, baby. It never gets old. Let me see. OG gonna need a crab boil pot to do that. He said you're gonna need a crab. You got to get a goddamn cauldron.
Oh, OG, yes. just go over to Walmart or go on Amazon. Get you one of them little aluminum pots they got on there for $6.99 and boil it on up. Because I'm telling you, if your wife catch you with your shoes in her crock pot,
First of all, I'm not gonna do it, and this is why. Because I'm gonna be the only person that's gonna be going to the emergency room trying to explain how I got a fire ass Crocs. My friends told me all I had to do was wear 2 pair of socks and put it on, and it would.
Hey, nigga, you supposed to let it cool off, nigga.
Right.
Oh,
there's a whole YouTube thing behind it. Cook the shoe, not your foot.
Welcome to Talkin Kicks, episode 6 with me and Beard Jedi. OG can't walk to the computer right now, so
leg sneakers.
Damn. Hey man, I might try it. I got some little bullshit Crocs from Burlington that I use when I gotta throw the trash out. I do not like putting them hoes on. I ain't gonna front. But they're waterproof and I don't give a fuck about them. So they right there. It's only on for like 15 steps. I do it, but I am not a fan. I cannot imagine driving in them hoes. I'd have to take my feet off. I drive with my ankles. Put your ankles in it, baby. Let's see. Robert Colasingi said the Vapor Max, like the Vapor Max. Oh, are those comfortable all day?
It depends. For Rob is not a big guy. He's an average size guy. So for me, it was like, damn. I feel that. Am I supposed to feel that in the Vapor Max? Like, is that stitching? Like, nah.
I can't do that with me.
Average size dudes, they can wear it and feel comfortable, and they bounce with it when they walk. Okay. They're like, it feel bouncy. Big niggas like me be like, yeah, you bounce one time, see what happens. You be out here with the flat.
Be out here looking like a Mortal Kombat cutscene. Crack, 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 crack. Damn. TikTok had on the Adidas Z500 Dragon Ball Z. Look, I missed that whole era.
Son of Goku.
I missed that whole era. Every time I see somebody talk about Dragon Ball Z and motherfucking Power Rangers, I be like, that seems like fun. Y'all really like that. I did not see none of that shit. I didn't see none of it. When was that? Katie, did you watch it?
I never got into Dragon Ball Z.
I never, man. None of that shit, bro. Y'all look like y'all had a good time, though. Y'all be loving it. I'm like, yay.
Listen, we had the black kids in school who watch anime like that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yo, do you watch Akira? Like, the fuck is that? Like,
right.
I was still watching 106 in Park.
It's got to be like legit as tough as it is to grow up. I'd imagine it's also got to be one of the dopest times to grow up. You could legit be cosplaying all week, dressing up like kids. Now you might fucking die. Kids will kill you, but I mean the interim. The in-between time, before you die, it might be a good time to be a kid. No grown-ass man should not be rocking Crocs or thong flip-flop. Look, JJ, look, we gotta let grown people live.
Listen, I can let the Crocs slide. The thong flip-flops, I can't. I hate to be seeing grown men with the bare feet out and the thong in between the toes like this, and they do the little wiggle of toes while they stand in line. That's disgusting to me. I hate to see that. And the toes be just especially when they don't put no lotion on their feet. Like,
okay, so right. So let's address this in order. The first thing, niggas, oil your feet. Exfoliate. The moment you know who's the comedian he was talking about, it looks like a whole cinder block on the back of your heel. You got to. If you know your feet's gonna be out, okay, get your exfoliate game on, get your goddamn pedicure, whatever the fuck you gotta do. And then we can worry about the goddamn thongs and shit. Most of us, Caddy, you got 10 toes, OG got 10 toes. Last time I checked, I got 10. We probably got 3 of them that's got some kind of fungus anyway. So, fellas, look, if you gonna go with the thong flip,
it's always the pinky toe.
The pinky toe, half of pinky toe,
the pinky toe be turned to the side, be tucked underneath.
Disrespectful. So if you decide to rock with your feet out, let's address the feet first, and then talk about the thongs and the Crocs.
Listen, you got to have some nice feet to have on thong flip flops. You can't just come out with basketball feet and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put on these thong flip flops." Like, listen, my feet ain't the greatest. I wear Nike slides. And if I'm wearing Nike slides without the socks, the feet gonna get moisturized. They gonna get lotioned up. The heels gonna get got because I know there's niggas out here that be like, "Yo, you seen that nigga right there with the biscuit on the back of his heel? Look at that shit. I bet you if that nigga jump up, some flour come out the back of his heel like poof. Like nah, I can't let that go down." But when you out here with the thong flip flops, and I hate to be seeing like dudes that be standing online with the little polo shirt, the little striped polo shirt from Burlington with denim shorts on and thong flip flops, and then you see him standing online waiting for something, and the feet just be wiggling like. I'd be like, "You fucking weirdo."
There's too many rules to being a man. Oh, there they go. Caddy, is you safe? Is you safe?
Nah, they say
somebody steal
evacuation.
Did somebody steal a baby? What happened?
We got a tornado warning in effect.
It's a tornado. It's a tornado. If y'all find any size 13 shoes flying around the boroughs, send them directly to Texas. Do not pass.
They won't be mine, nigga. I grab all these hoes. Like, where you going?
Cutie Queen said, "I want to know how the Moab fit. I ain't studying y'all crusty feet."
Well, I don't know how they gonna fit your feet because your feet just as crusty as ours, Q.
Listen, man. Look, fellas, it's okay to put lotion on beyond your knee. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to reach that point when you can scratch your foot with the heel of your other foot. You might need to address that situation.
When you can scratch your feet together and it sounds like nail scratching the cardboard, like, or it sounds like sandpaper,
it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Q, they true to size, surprisingly comfortable too. There you go. Runs a little snug. Everybody see what I'm saying? The problem is we all got different feet trying to assess the same shoe. The shoe was made on one foot, and we all got different feet. We try to tell, ain't that shit weird? We try to tell somebody how to run, and we all got different feet. My foot is wide it's wider than OG's, but it's shorter than Caddy's. So the way a shoe fits on me is totally different than them niggas. And I ask every time a shoe come out how it fit. The truth is somewhere between what
he damn sure do. And then be like, "Yeah, I wear a size between 11 and a half and a 13 and a half." Like, nigga,
I literally can go in my room right now and pick out a shoe that's a size 11 and a size 14. Depending on the shoe, my foot will be like, "We got that." what you need?
This nigga's a transformer.
Yes. My foot would do whatever the fuck it wants to. If it's one of these, where did I put my goddamn? If it's one of these holes that can fold up, I can go down to an 11 and a half easy. But if it's a leather shoe, give me all pits of that 12 and a half, that 13, baby. So it is what it is. If you got Fred Flintstone feet, they will be tight. Well, I will not be buying the Moabs. Looks like I'll be missing the Moabs, just like I missed the last 3 or 4 pair of LeBrons. I love them, but I can't wear them. Let's get into our pickups. Let's start with Caddy since he's in a tornado. Let's go ahead and get his goddamn pickups.
All right. First pickup. Undefeated.
We gotta stop letting Caddy go first.
Air Force One versus Dunk. 5 on it.
Looks like good materials.
It is.
Good material. I'm not an Air Force One fan. That looks like good materials.
Suede.
That's the nappy suede.
Canvas.
That suede got melanin.
Nubuck. Leather. Snakeskin.
Roar. I like those.
I like them a lot.
Did you complete the pack?
No. For me, lately I've been liking the Air Force Ones better than the Dunk.
Oh, okay.
So I've been going after the Air Force Ones. So that's the first thing. Second thing, shout out to Berto and 910 Condition.
In chat, we in here. We got to know what y'all picked up as well. You know how we rock with y'all, so don't be shy.
Because Berto looked out for me on these. I'm not a huge fan of Air Max 90s. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. But the Nike Air Max 90 home and away.
Okay, dude.
Jeweled swoosh, and as you can see, Orioles colors.
Mm-hmm.
And this part right here rubs off, and this is orange underneath this tan, this light tan.
Wait, just on the toe box?
Oh no, this whole part right here.
Oh shit.
See, you can see the orange.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it to focus. You can see the orange right there on the lip.
Gotta do it, Caddy.
Bruh, these, when I saw these in 910, I was like, those are fire. And I do not like 90s, but I had to have these. It was a good price. Berto made the price even better. I appreciate you, Berto. So yeah, let me say this right now. Whenever I'm in Baltimore, the first place I go is 9 out of 10 condition. First place I go to.
Word to Berto.
First store I go to.
OG, that shoe that you sent me in the chat, that was 9 out of 10 condition.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
OG, did you have any pickups you'd like to share with me? If Caddy, if you do.
Oh, I got one more.
I knew Caddy had some more. Go ahead, Caddy. I'm sorry.
This one's not mine. This one, I got to give a huge shout out to Tony from Kick Dreams United. When I met up with him, I had some shoes for him, and I gave him a couple pairs of shoes. Tony turns around and goes, "Hey man, got a gift for you for your little man." Wow. And I was like, "Oh, bro, you didn't have to do that. Thank you." And I never looked in a box. OG, shout out to OG, had driven me around for the day, dropped me off, and said, "Hey, bro, I just made it home. You forgot your other bag with the shoe in it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll come get it from you tomorrow." When I got it, I didn't know. I knew he had gave me a pair of Air Force Ones for my son, for little Caddy. What I didn't know was he gave me a pair of Colin Kaepernick Air Force Ones for my son.
That's dope.
And I was like, bro, he gave little Caddy the Kaepernicks.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
So, Tony, thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Like it caught me off guard when I opened the box and looked. I told OG, I was like, "OG, these are Kaepernicks." He's like, "I know." I'm like, "Nigga."
Yes, sir.
Them clean.
Yeah, bro. So little Caddy, he won't be able to wear these for a little bit.
That's all right.
But that is totally fine. This is worth the wait. This is worth the wait.
Got to make sure he wear those Black History Month when he can finally wear them.
Absolutely.
Come in pissing people off, slapping the shit out of his classmates. I got money for bail, baby. That's good shit. I saw a couple pickups in here, OG. Who did we see? Thunder Force came in today in the Black Grape Files from GOAT. DS for Sneakaholic Bees. Bees, when the video going up? Damn, the video's up. The video's gone. What's going on, Bees? We appreciate you, fam. Regular Mike picked up a pair of the Ultra Boost 5.0 Zebras. Mike trying to get real deep in the sneaker game. You see that shit? He trying to get deep in the sneaker. We see you, Regular Mike. We see you. We had some good conversations. We got to bring this shit up. We got a couple more episodes. Mike, we're going to have to bring some of the topics up that we talked about because there's some shit going down. Q the Queen said Air Max 90s be hoeing. Is love and hate relationship for me. That's true. They out here. Everybody got to get a little piece of that. I can't front on you on that one. Let's see. The Fragment Sakai's for Jamie White.
Oof.
Come on.
Oof.
Come on. You been
Jamie.
stealing shoes? That's what you
Jamie.
doing? That's what you're doing? All right. I don't appreciate it, but all right. OG Kicks got the off-white dunks, lightning 4s. Dre Day Kicks got the lightnings, the patinas, and wife got more pickups. Well, it's about time, sir. It's about her chance to get some shoes. Okay? Shit.
He says about her chance.
He be buying all the shoes. Cutie Queen ain't picked up shit. She got plans for this weekend, as do I. Bordeaux 6s. Anyone? OG, what did you pick up?
So this was I'm in slow down mode because I got some situations going on, so yeah, stuff gonna be light. But this is like if you saw the IG page, you know, I had a situation with a pair of shoes I was waiting on, and they finally showed up. There's those Sakai FedEx stole me and brought me back Blazers.
Yo.
Hey, I had it happen too, so I can't even front.
And as if there couldn't be enough laces, I saw somebody posted up a picture. I'm sorry, I can't say who it is, who added a third pair of white laces into it in the picture, and it was fire. I can't.
What color was it?
White.
I can see that.
It was fire.
I can see that.
Yeah, so I was gonna put these on feet, and I was like, no, that's where you gotta wait till it gets cold outside. It ain't ready right now. So this be
not a bad pickup.
But yeah, finally showed up.
Not a bad pick. Is that the one?
That's it.
Just one pickup. All right. Let's see. Lightning 4 still waiting on off-white dunks. FedEx, College Park 81. Good luck, man. Fingers crossed. We hope you get them. Hope you get them. Because it's some shit going around. Lightning 4. How many people got the fucking Lightning 4s? How many pairs was it? Shit.
Listen, I got the Lightning 4s, but yeah, UPS was like, "Hey, player, we came by your house, but you wasn't there, nigga. I was sitting at the door waiting for you. Yeah, so we just gonna drop them off at the pickup place near your house, and you can go pick them up tomorrow between the hours of 8 and 4. Really, nigga?
Damn. What's going on? T-Satch in the building, aka Love My Kicks 25, aka Be Healthy 365, aka I got all the lift heavy shirts. Damn. Good to see you, family. Welcome back to the show.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Everybody got them. They hold for us. Well, College Park, I believe you might be correct. I missed, which is crazy because my account been on fire, but my size I missed. But I did get two pair of kids. I don't understand. But my size I missed. It's fucking ridiculous. It's racist. That's what I believe it is. It doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna call it racism. Here we go. My pickups. So, Black-owned business of the week and my pickup for this week. I got them what the Predos. I'm about to have everything soon. I feel you. I got them what the Predos. It's a cool little shoe. I think this will be sweet to throw on and run your little errands. You do your adulting. I don't think they super fire or nothing like that, but sometimes the combination hits, and I think this is just a little chaotic with some of the tie-ins that make it work. It makes it work okay. OG is a fan of what the everything or making his own what this, and sometimes, in my opinion, it just don't work. Like not OG samples. I mean, what this don't always work. We talked about those, the skater ones. I didn't think that those worked. But these are cool to throw on. So the way it's tied into my Black-owned businesses, I got these from Kicking It.
One of them got a gum bottom, so it's half gum bottom.
Yeah, it's like a yellow gummy. I don't, it just
gummy-ish.
Yeah, it's a cool little throw on,
Okay.
So I scooped these up and I actually hit on Nike, and then I went to Kicking It ATX and they had them, so I bought them from Kicking It, and the pair that I got from Nike, I'm sending back. So unless y'all need them in the chat for retail, mother suckers, I got a size large, which is 11 to 13. I don't know how that shit works, but
because they stretchy.
Yeah, but I wear 12, and this I can't sneeze too hard. I will bust out this motherfucker. But since it's a sock shoe, I can rock with it. So if you need a large, holler at me. Otherwise, they're going back to Nike. My other pickup. Let me nerd out for a minute. Y'all got Funko Pops. Y'all got all y'all shit. We just talked about fucking Dragon Ball Z and shit like that. I got a mic that I think is really sexy. I just wanted to do that for you. And I got
This nigga.
Oh.
It's broke.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Nigga, if that shit would have stopped, they'd be like,
I don't know how to work this desk no more.
Come on.
There we
man.
go.
See, this is when
There
you
we
let
go.
what happens when you let the new nigga work the forklift.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. There we go. Now look at it. It's going up and down. It's broke. Y'all done broke my desk, Thanos. So thank you, OG. But that's not my pickup. My nerd out moment. Y'all got your Dragon Ball Z and shit. We talked about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and all that shit. For me, I'm a wrestling head. So for me, this is probably if these were sneakers, this is a grail.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
It's gotta be a belt. It's gotta be a belt. Oh,
This OG, you remember this belt, but it's got a twist on it. This is, and let me do something so y'all know how real it is in the field.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the NWA television title, made famous by Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, and most recently worn by the Pope, the Black Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. Used to be Elijah Burke on WWE, ECW. He's now wrestling in NWA. He was also in Impact TNA Wrestling. This is the Pope Elijah Burke's title. It has leather and black leather on the back.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is an actual title.
Could you show that? Could you show the back of it again?
Oh, this is God damn it, Caddy. You almost got me.
Oh, was that red crocodile?
You almost got me.
You trifling bastard.
You almost got me.
A blood and
This
luxury.
But this shit right here, as a wrestling fan, to have the only version of the title, so it was carried originally had a black strap, and then when Arn Anderson and Tully wore it with the Four Horsemen, it had a red strap. And then when D'Angelo got it and rocked it for about a year, he had it remastered, and it's got the white strap, and it's got his signature in there, in the leather. This shit is top 5 title for me in wrestling. For professional sports, probably a top 10, but that's my shit. I love this fucking belt. So I got it. It ain't gonna do shit. It's not one of those things that you buy and you're like, it was such a great investment. This has no investment value at all.
And you notice how I got all the blue squares for all the crips he done took out?
God damn it, Caddy. But OG, you know this belt. Look at the plates on it. CBS.
Yes,
this one wrestling with the territories.
Yeah, look at all that red.
CBS, the TV title on there. NWA, it's the TV title, so you got the satellite dish on the side.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's nice. Got the ABC. Okay.
So television title.
I know a blood gang belt when I see it.
What'd you say?
I know a blood gang belt when I see it.
God damn it. So that's my nerd moment. I like the title belts. I won't be buying a lot of them motherfuckers, but I really do like the design and shit of those belts. So that was a grail pickup for me. And I like it. Yeah, you see the light change. Did y'all see that? You see, I got a little lighting situation. Y'all don't care about my life.
Special.
Paycheck said country blood shit.
God damn. I do want to just go out to the mall and just wear that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just have it on and just see. You know, maybe I suplex somebody, maybe not.
Yeah,
might have to do that. I do have the other one in there, the big gold. Just saying. I would like to get that Mike Tyson. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But those are my pickups. I got those too. I got some other shit I picked up, but y'all don't give a fuck about that. So we're gonna get into this goddamn show. We got some topics. Do y'all want to recap as we get into this lace up?
Lace up.
Would y'all like to recap the meetup? What y'all did, what y'all thought, how y'all felt? You know, y'all got to see each other.
Yeah, we can do that.
Go ahead and let the people know how y'all felt. Start on this a little bit.
So, you know, OG came by my brother's crib. My brother lives outside of Maryland, like about 20 minutes out. And, You know, it was good to see OG. It was good. It was good to see OG. It was better to see a familiar face to face. You know what I'm saying? Because this, you know, being, you know, we all been locked up in the crib, and other than, you know, getting groceries or running errands, we really haven't been, you know, partaking in fellowship with other people. So, you know, to see a familiar face and be able to chill, you know, and know that they're following the guidelines also. You know, it was good. And then to see Tony and, you know, to be able to show love to Tony and to be able to show love to Berto and you know, chill in the shop. And it wasn't like Berto was just like, hey, you know, y'all can only chill in here for a little while. Berto was just like, hey, go ahead. And we was just in there big chilling, like checking out shoes, playing video games. Shout out to Berto for having the arcade games.
I saw you kidnap OG. You was playing in video games forever. OG was crying on goddamn Instagram.
Listen, I was playing that NBA Jam and I was getting it in. I was up there like, oh, you about to get this work, Derek Harper? Fuck you. It's on. So like sit there and, you know, play some games and everything like that. And then, you know, we got the text from Pop and he's like, yo, how far are you away? He's like, where y'all at? We was like, you know, we at 9:10. He's like, yo, I'm on my way now. You know, should be there in a little bit. Then he come through and literally my man just came in and just like, I just came down there here to shake your hand. And I was like, yeah, bruh. When I say I have so much respect for Pop because he walked in, he was like, yo, I just came in to shake your hand, chopped it up with us. You know, we shared some laughs and everything. He's like, but nah, for real, I really just came here to shake your hand real quick and show love. And, you know, walked his dog and he was out.
Pop's good people, man. He's one of the, you know, other than the KickTalkers, he's one of the few people when Pops was down that I was able to just chat with, rap with, and get some thoughts out. So I always got respect and love for Pop.
Absolutely. You know, and shout out, you know, to Tay Baltimore. He recommended the Watershed, went there, ate good. You know, after that, we was like, yo, you know, where should we go next? OG was like, yo, what about, you know, that hill, Tony, that you took the pick on? And Tony was like, oh, Federal Hill, let's go. We went there. And when I say, you ever go someplace or you go outside and you catch one of them good breezes where the breeze be so nice you could just go out, sit on the bench and fall asleep? Bruh, we got to Federal Hill and it overlooks the Inner Harbor. And that breeze came through. Nigga. We was up there for hours, just chilling, conversing, taking pictures, you know, just enjoying the day. And then, you know, OG get the text from Shoe Freak like, yo,
this nigga said you look Panamanian.
Yo,
he said your hair look like puppy stomach.
That is hilarious.
That nigga got back of the bare leg hair.
That shit is hilarious. But then Shoe Freak hit up OG and was like, yo, y'all still there? We'll be there. We will be there in a few. And then he pops up, King Tweezy pops up, and we there for like a good, hour.
No. Tweezy was there?
Yeah,
Tweezy was there. And let me say this right now. Let me say this right now, because you see my waves, right?
Right.
And my waves is cut low right now. Tweezy shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Tweezy had it on the spin cycle.
Oh, Tweezy got you.
And I'm saying it in the French way, the spin cycle, les spin cycle. I was like, damn. You know how like you look at somebody when they not looking at you, just like,
damn.
So it'd be like he be talking, huh?
Damn, Tweezy walked up on you and flexed on you. He dunked on you. Did Tweezy dunk on you?
Man, he ain't saying all that, but the boy showed up and showed out, but I ain't gonna say he dunked on me.
I mean, he pulled up on you and won. I'm just saying.
It'd be like Shaq said, like, only been dunked on one time, and that was by Derek Cope and everybody else.
Word to Tweezy. Go ahead though. My bad.
Nah, but I mean, like, shout out to everybody that came through. It was an amazing day. I had a good time with everybody. You know, shout out to Tay for the recommendation. Sorry, he couldn't come through. Miss DMV Soul, you know, I'm sorry she couldn't come through. You know, people had plans. Don Turner hit us up on FaceTime and you know the Instagram video. And that shit was bad loud to call. He's like, who the hell called Don Turner calling? And he's like, why does this nigga keep hanging up? And then we finally got in touch with him. He's like, hey man, he's like, oh yeah, I didn't know y'all was meeting up earlier. I had to go get a haircut, and me and my son had to go get a haircut, and he at the grocery store. He's like, hey, pick us up some juice, nigga. And it's like, you know, but just love to everybody who, you know, came through, who let me know that like, yo, I'm not even gonna be able to make it this time out. You know, there was one other person. Shout out to Marcus from Soulmates, who says he lives in the DC area, but doesn't live in the DC area, and actually live in Virginia, but it's technically the DC area. But he's 40 minutes away from Baltimore, but lives in the Virginia DC area. Yeah,
sounds about right.
Yeah. So next time, Marcus, when I'm in the Baltimore DC area, I will let you. You will be one of the first people to know.
It's when my previous job was corporate travel, and people would always, even when you search for flights, they would say you can fly into Reagan, you can fly into DCA, or you can fly into BWI. And we would book it because that's what the fuck they said. That's how it shows up. Nigga, when I actually visited and I needed to be in DC and I flew to BWI, I said, what the fuck is this? This is not a co-terminal. This is far as fuck. Now you can ride the bus from BWI. Back in the day, it was like $2, but it's $2 and it's a good hour ride.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, y'all do this on purpose? Y'all fly an hour and a half away from where you need to be. Nah, bro. I'm not. So no.
How much the price?
Yeah, fuck all that. And they do that. Motherfuckers that live there be like, yeah, DMV. Okay, where you at? I'm near the Raven Stadium. Oh, no, that's not. You're not. No, bro. That's you in a whole nother place. That's not
exactly DMV. No. Baltimore doesn't fall in that DMV situation. Nah.
If you live there, you know that. If you're visiting like or you're going there for business,
Baltimore is not in that DMV area situation. Baltimore is B-more. Baltimore is Baltimore by its damn self.
And niggas will say that shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you in the DMV? Like, nah, bro, I'm in Baltimore. You got it.
Right. But when people that don't live there make it sound like you can order on fucking DoorDash a Baltimore restaurant to your goddamn Crystal City shit. And don't do that, bro. Don't do that. It is not the same. It is not the same. So if y'all flying and you need to be into the DC area, fly into Reagan, fly into DCA. Don't take your mustache to Baltimore unless you got a rental car and you feel like driving. Because the flip side is that even though you can get there, the traffic is ass. The traffic is ass. Get stuck on the one if you want to. Yeah. Get stuck on the one.
Let me explain something to you. First off, this nigga Marcus said, oh, yeah, you was in D.C. No, nigga, I was in Baltimore. I was in Baltimore. Don't do that. I was in Baltimore. When I put on my IG, all love Baltimore, Shoe Freak was like, I'm from D.C. And I was like, shit, all love D.C. too, nigga. I don't want no problem.
No problem.
Like, so that nigga said, yeah, you was close. You like, nigga, Baltimore is a good hour away from D.C. No, it's not. Like, nigga,
it's an hour with no traffic.
It's an hour with no traffic. If there's traffic, nigga, call me on Monday when you get here. Like, the shit takes a minute.
Look at OG's trying to put it together because he's like, hey, Laurel.
No, it's not, but okay.
Yeah. He like Laurel, nah, because Laurel is 45 minutes on a straight shot.
Listen, Laurel from where we were at is a good from where I was staying at was a good 40 minutes. Laurel's a good 40 minutes. With nice traffic, maybe 35. Nice traffic, 35 minutes. Virginia?
Nah, bro.
You're like, oh yeah, it's only 40 minutes. Nigga, you're going to jail. Because clearly you're in some Fast and Furious bullshit. It's like, Dom, slow the fuck down.
People don't know what they're doing. People don't know what they're doing. OG, any thoughts about the visit?
He said it all, and I said earlier, it was just dope. It was good, to just get out. And I think in a post Tweezy put up, he said sometimes it's good to meet up, with people that are in a certain circle where there's only like some of the conversations we were having, we couldn't have with other friends of ours just because it wouldn't resonate. They wouldn't get it. It wouldn't have made sense. And, it was like all the jokes, all the, I experienced this, that it was, you didn't need to explain anything because, we were just all kind of, in that place of conversation. But I said this when Tony and Caddy and I were having lunch, but I really meant it. I never had little brothers. I always wanted little brothers. I was the little brother. I am the little brother. And so that, not, and I don't mean that in like a belittling, I'll get away, mush you in the face type of thing, but like really, like, it's like the little brothers I didn't have. And it was just a dope day, man. It was really, I can't really, to say it that way doesn't really give it the importance that it was. But in this, day and age and a time with all kinds of craziness is going on and things like that, we were just hanging out. And, it was almost like we were in the pandemic, but we weren't in the pandemic, if you know what I'm saying. That wasn't the first thing that was, that was on your brain. And this is probably the first time and the last time I would ever find a park bench that I would have been willing to go to sleep on. That breeze was kicking up on Federal Hill, bro. If I had a nice little pillow, I could have.
Listen,
right there on that bench.
Here was the ill shit. It gets around close to 8 o'clock, right? This nigga comes up there with his girl, right? Comes up to the top of the hill. Nigga finds a bench right next to us. And I see this nigga walking with all this shit in his arm. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? This nigga pulls out a table, unfolds it. It sets up dinner on the table, right? And at first I was laughing. I was like, look at this nigga. This nigga looks stupid. Look crazy as hell. This nigga set up a dinner for him and his boo overlooking the inner harbor.
With boombox music.
With a little boombox playing from his phone and having dinner under the stars with the nice breeze overlooking the inner harbor. Nigga, when I sat there and I thought about it, I was like, oh, he's getting buns tonight. Like he's getting buns tonight. Like that was great. And she was sitting there vibing.
Every pussy must work. She was working. Yes.
Bro, she was sitting there. She was standing on the hill dancing for him. And I'm sitting there like, another one. like, damn.
Props to him, but what if that was the first date? Where do you go from there if that's the first date?
Bro. But the thing was, it looked like it was going to look crazy. It looked like it was going to be crazy because like he's pulling out carry-out boxes and everything, and I'm sitting there like, what is this nigga doing? This shit look hooded. Wait a minute. She fucking with. And then when the sun went down, I was like, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. Okay, nigga. You got it. You got it. Man. And she was vibing. She smiling. I was like, oh, he locked in the buns. Well done, sir. Well done.
Props to you, young man. Hey, that follow-up is gonna be a motherfucker though. If that's the first date, nigga, you set yourself up for failure.
Yeah,
you can't that next date, you can't be like, you want to just come over my house and watch a movie. She gonna be like, no, nigga, what happened to we was on the grass last week. We can't do the movie. We can't Netflix
hey, nigga. The only thing I will say is after 8:30, don't lay on the grass, nigga.
What happened?
Nigga, we was walking back to the car and something ran across, and I was like, what's that, squirrel there? And that nigga Tweezy was like, no, that's an adult mouse. And I was like, oh, rats. Okay. We out of here.
You felt like you was at home?
What? When I saw it, I was like, I could live here.
Kenny was like, did that one have on Tim's? I don't know if I'm gonna did that one have on Tim's. We got to get into this goddamn list so we can get through with the show. But before we do, it's time for the MVP check-in. The time is on the clock, Caddy. You ready?
Let's do it.
If you're in the chat, you want to get your other MVP point because we're rounding up. It's almost time for episode 7. Once we start this shit, we stop this shit. We're going to add up the points. We're going to put them on the wheel, and the winner's going to win. Let's go. Put the ones in the chat starting now.
Okay. We're going to be
Put
ready.
the ones in the chat if you want your little puss-ass point.
It's time for the percolator.
I don't even see. The chat's not moving. You niggas ain't getting no points. No points.
None.
And that is fine with us. Oh, there we go. Hop. Started with Hop.
Hop said, you gonna give me my point.
You gonna give me my point.
This nigga.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now the
time is running out. Y'all ain't gonna know when the time is done because I'm gonna just tell you when it's done. Look at TikTok trying to cheat the game. You see TikTok trying to cheat the game? It's almost time to be over, Caddy. We about to get that last name. Put the ones in there if you're trying to get your little points. Time's up, Caddy. Time's up. Who's the last one?
The last one on the list is Collie Park 81.
Collie
oh, wait,
Park.
no. Wait, I'm sorry.
Nah, you did these niggas. Call them out, Caddy.
They all
niggas is cheating.
Hold on.
Timestamp is all the same, though.
Okay, so the timestamp is all the same for everybody who came in at 9:41.
Yep. Dre Day would have been the last one.
Dre Day's the last one right now.
We're gonna start with Dre Day. So this is just a way for y'all to document. Y'all know you're getting your points. Y'all will see how this plays into the last episodes when we do the drawing for the MVP of this season. It is simple to figure out. It's gonna be based on who participated by sharing, who was in the chat, who was throwing up the ones, who was doing TK Hump Day Heat. The more of those things you do, the more entries you get. We do a wheel, so it's completely random, and then we'll find out who the MVP is. We're doing the MVP. We might do a co-MVP. What do you get? Find out on episode 7. It's that. We're not asking y'all to follow shit. We're not asking you to go through jump. All you got to do is share the show. Be here when we do the random call out. So y'all see we've done it at different times. This time we an hour and a half in, and we did the call out. It is what it is. Some of y'all was here at the beginning and you missed it. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry. It is what it is. So Caddy called it out. We ended with Dre Day Kicks. We see you, Robert Coley, but damn it, Robert Coley. You're late. You're late. But we appreciate you all the same. We just can't enter you into the drawing with that entry, big fella. You can't get no point for that one. So let's go ahead and piss OG off real quick. FedEx package theft. What's going on, OG? You was the first one I see that broke the story, and then it just blew up. All the sneaker vlogs picked it up. Everybody's talking about it. Nice Kicks, BR Kicks, Complex. Everybody's talking about it. OG, are you plugged in? Let us know. Yes or no?
No, I am not plugged in. I'm telling you. But the thing about that was like, I was just, every once in a while, I'd be in my, you try to pull into my parking space rant. And for fellas that travel with me, you know what that is. So I just felt like this is just too much. This is like, I called Nike, I know 3 or 4 times. And every time I talked to somebody, it was like, oh, yeah, we know it hasn't updated, but it's okay. It's going to be there. It's going to come on this date. And the very last person was like, she didn't waste no time. She said, no, sir, I'm sorry. You have 2 options. We can either try to replace the shoe for you, or we'll do a refund. So in my mind, I wanted to be a smart ass and say, okay, replace it. But knowing that you ain't got nothing to replace it with because the shoe is sold out. So we settled on the refund. Mm-hmm. So then, as people was hitting me and say, you'll be okay. I think it might have been Artez. Somebody hit me in the comments. Was like, oh, OG, you're over exaggerating. So like 3 weeks passed, and wasn't nothing going on. The refund hit the account, everything. And then Jamie White hit me and she was like, OG,
that's all you gotta say.
check your comment.
That's all you gotta say.
You know what? I'm just as I'm saying this story now, I realize she got the power. It was her all the time.
I thought I'd be making this shit up that I say at the beginning of the show.
How did I miss that? So she hit me in the car. She's like, "Oh, gee, check your tracking. I got movement on my tracking today." And I did check, and I was like, "Jamie Mine says the same thing." She said, "Just keep checking." Okay.
Faith of a mustard seed.
Yes. 2 days later, the box showed up. I was like, okay. All right. But even though it's something going on, because Nike, like for real, I'm sure I'm expecting that charge is going to show back up on my account again. But they gave me my money back. They didn't know where the shoes were. So it wasn't just like, okay, no. They were like, hey, we didn't know. We didn't know where the shoes are. So I guess we got to give you your money back. So and it's still people out there saying, nope, I didn't get it. But this is what I think is happening. I think they open all boxes, but they're only going with the stuff. They want them off-whites. Because you can open a box from the bottom.
That's true.
It's not going to disturb the stickers on the top, any of that thing. And if you won't see what you're looking for, you tape it back. Put clear tape over that name tape. If you ain't paying attention, you ain't going to know till you get inside. And if everything is in there, you ain't going to know at all. Unless, they just one of those disrespectful people that just bring the open box and drop it on your doorstep, which there has been a lot of. I'm seeing videos where people, the FedEx man dropping the box by the flap on the front door or dropping an open box on the doorstep. So, yeah, it's some shenanigans going on out there for sure.
I've definitely seen the stories going around. I know that they were behind, like the usual excuse of we're behind, all that shit. But I had something that was showing no movement, and then it was here, and it still showed that it was still in transit, and I had it.
No, they didn't know. This is just like if my shoes were my children, they had the funeral. They had the empty casket. It's like I'm so sorry, Mr. Chapman. They had given up. It's over.
I can say now I ain't hit on no off-whites, but there may have been a shoe company where I had this happen that uses FedEx often, and I got a refund, and then the shoe showed up, and I still haven't been charged for that shoe. And it was FedEx.
But listen, and Beard watched this on my Marco. FedEx delivered my shoe to somebody else's house, somebody else's apartment, and the person had to call me to come get my shoe because by the time the person called me, I had already called Nike and told them my shoe wasn't delivered. And Nike was like, we'll give you a refund. And they gave me a refund, and about 10 minutes later, the person called me like, hey, I got your shoe.
That's what they got the accounts for. That's why they're insured. So they're covered. But like, what would be a good solution to make sure you get your shoes? Signature only for everything like that, or should Nike just go ahead and start with their own delivery service?
But they ain't doing no signatures in the panorama. That's the whole. They stopped all that because it was like you not, standing there and exchanging the pen and talking to. They dropping that shit on your door and they running. So,
but you could at least wait, making sure that you give it to a person.
They not doing that. They ain't trying to. They still on the. I ain't trying to. Delta can jump through the door. They not trying to do that.
I mean, I got some Travis Scotts, and my only way to make sure I get them is for you to hand them to me. We're gonna risk the moment. Let's go ahead and get the goddamn bodysuit on, and you're gonna hand me my TS1 lows.
Listen, Amazon drivers take pictures of the boxes at the door.
It's very basic, right? That's very simple for you to do. Just take the picture.
Take the picture of the boxes from the door. I want to see the whole box.
The problem is these niggas will set your shit down, take the picture, and then take your package.
Hey, one of my partners told me that some of them cats got crews. And if they run back to your neighborhood and they see you ain't picked your joint up, they be like, hey, womp. I'm gonna need you to roll through this address and scoop up. You know, we got some treasure on the porch.
We got the chat is popping over here. Let's address Q the Queen real quick. Q the Queen. This is not the MVP of Talkin Kicks forever. It's the first season that we're doing the MVP. It's just a chance for us to give back. This is the season of giving. We know that you, Q the Queen, Regular Mike started this. Y'all fight it out, and I want to see it. But this is not this is not us saying that someone else is the largest Talkin Kicks fan at all.
Live on the podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Regular Mike showed up.
Tony C, what's good?
What's going on, Tony C? Regular Mike showed up, started something. We thought this would be a nice way for us to give back, and it's simply going to be based on how active you are, gives you a better chance of winning said MVP. I think that's pretty reasonable. If somebody's showing up and they're sharing the show and they're wearing the TK Hump Day heat and they're in the chat when we do the call out and they end up with 75 entries at episode 7, they got a great chance of winning the MVP. It's based on the numbers. But now if you showed up week 1 and you was in the chat, but you don't do no TK Hump Day heat, you don't share our posts, and you probably not gonna get a chance to be MVP. That's just what it is. We fucks with all y'all, all 25 people that's probably still in here. But this is just it fun. We ain't hating on you, Q the Queen. We know who you are. Q the Queen forever. We gave you your own intro. You got your own intro. Shit.
True.
But she's fucking with us. We fucking with her too. Let's see. I saw the people talking about the FedEx bullshit. I straight stalked the FedEx guy from my fragment, Jamie White, as you should. Jamie White, you hit on the fragments. Hello. Damn. Didn't know that. I was this close, OG. I made the move. I went to the store. I was ready to jump out the window for them goddamn TS1 lows.
Oh.
I was in there.
Hey.
And you know what they're going for.
Yeah.
And I'd sold a couple pair of shoes. I got some StockX payouts coming. I was like, let's get it. And then that nigga said, but we still got to charge you tax. I said, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, boy.
No way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
Me tax? I said, you can't. I said, do you want to call the guy? Because they on consignment. I said, do you want to call him and ask him, does he want to miss out on this bag for this little piece of? Because now I got mad. Y'all know I can get in a fussy rant. And my thought process went to, this nigga won and paid $200. Then he came in and brought it to consignment for this amount. Y'all gonna take your little 10% or whatever the hell. So y'all gonna get $100. And then the government, when that nigga bought the shoe, the government got paid. And then y'all gonna sell a shoe and the government gonna pay. The government about to make $200-$300 on one shoe? Ain't no way, boy. Nah.
No way,
and
no
I
way,
left
boy.
them hoes there. I did not get the shoe. Is it petty? Not at that markup. 100, y'all making 1,000%. Y'all making 1,000%. You can't hold me down for. I don't need them, and I think that might be the day the sneakers died for me, bro.
That was the one in the chat.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, this was before that happened.
Okay.
That's why I was really like, because it was. You came when you sent that one. It was like a day after, and it's the same number I had in my head.
I got
it was the same number I went up there ready to pay, and then old boy said tax, and I said I'm not. And we had the conversation before I got there. I said, this is the number. Yes, I know you ain't gonna hold them, so I guess I'm about to run through traffic. He said, no, I got you. Cool. Now here's the caveat, OG. This is the same place that tried to clown me on them Kobe's.
Ooh.
I may never be back. That might be it for me.
And you've done business with them in the past.
And it's the same person that tried to get me on the Kobe's.
Wow.
So that might be it for me, bro. That might be it.
Yeah, I think they may be over.
That may be it for me. But I was about to do
over. Call it a day.
I'm just saying. Yes. We are counting your points. How we can say this. I can say this without even a second thought. How you have the most entries, bar none. Since the first episode this season, Hop has shared every post.
Wow.
He has done every TK Hump Day heat, and he has been in every chat when we done the numbers. So Literally at this point, we at 5 episodes. So that's 15 entries at least.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 15 entries.
Mm-hmm.
Bar none.
That's a fact.
Now, here's the part y'all don't know. There is a minimum number for you to be part of this game. Some of y'all better get to work. Some of y'all better get to work. Now, we didn't mention that before, but some of y'all better get to work.
I'm just
and it's still possible. It's still possible right now. If you ain't done but one thing, you could still end up in that number when we do the raffle. But you got to step your game up. These last 2 episodes, you got to step your game up. What did you see? Did y'all see anything else in here? They are boozy. Those are beautiful. This might be y'all's opinion real quick. Now that we've seen this shoe, the Fragment 1 low, is this shoe of the year?
The Fragment 1
that Travis
low.
Scott, is this shoe of the year? Now remember, we got the bronze. You got your Yamamas. For me, you got the turbos. Not the turbos, the Hyper Royals. I always call them turbos.
Cooch,
you got
what
the
up?
Hyper Royals. Some people, you got your Pollins.
Would that be the shoe of the year?
Because that motherfucker's beautiful. They did a great job on that shoe.
I don't think I've seen the shoe in person.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
It's a good looking shoe.
But the Amama Year 3.
Still holding on.
Still holding on. But I will tell you one shoe that I gotta put in that top 10 or top 5. And it's gonna be a surprising one. That I saw Tony from Kick Dreams pick this up over the weekend. That Adidas Forum Baltimore Boys shoe is crazy.
I'm gonna need you to find that, man.
That shoe. When I saw that shoe, and what is it? It has suede on the side, right? Suede on
the collar.
Suede on the collar, burgundy suede on the collar on a gold and burgundy shoe. The strap says Baltimore Boys, a big B in the back, and it's the school colors for Dunbar High School.
Got 410 area code on the toe bar.
Yep. When I say that shoe is fire, jeez. I was like, bruh, if Birdo would have had that shoe in my size, I would have bought it.
Yeah, we all would have bought it. Every pair that he had, if it was the right size, it'd have been a wrap. Been looking for that shoe, and when I saw it, I was mad that it wasn't my size.
Hey, Paychecks, we'll see you, fam. Paycheck said he got to dip out.
Hey,
Paychecks, appreciate you.
Show's about over, man. So, but we appreciate you, Checks.
600 pair. I need that 11.5. Bro, preferred. Need it.
Cutie Queen still out here barking. I have y'all hashtagging at least 35 of my IG posts, but y'all weren't counting anything before. That's my beef. Some of us been here. Okay. That's like going to the grocery store.
You hit it with that Waka Flocka, like, okay.
Like, the sale started on Tuesday. You bought the shit last Wednesday. The sale started on Tuesday. The price starts on Tuesday. We're not saying that you're not an MVP. Maybe we just need to change the name. If we change the name, then there's nothing to be mad about.
TikTok, I'm going size 12 because I don't know. So 12 is just the safety net. 11.5 is my true to fit. But for that, if I could find an 11.5, I make it happen.
It'll make it work.
Yeah, I make it work.
You said I cut off a toe.
Don't need it.
Because I know they limited like a mug.
We discussed that pinky toe. Don't need it. Yeah. We're not ungrateful. Cutie Queen, look here. This is a chance for you to win. We already win from knowing you. Your presence is a present. But now, let's go ahead and give her some of that energy back. While you doing all this fussing, you missed a good 2 seasons. Fussy McGee. You were gone. Out here building abs and building booties out here.
Well,
you were gone. And when you was gone, this guy Regular Mike showed up, and Regular Mike said, "Oh, I'm active." So while you're bullshitting, you was doing the work for seasons 1 through 12, or seasons 1 through 11. And then somewhere around 11, you got busy and you was working people. And we appreciate you. We love you. Okay?
Well,
ain't nothing wrong with that. We appreciate you. All the people that got us to 14 glorious seasons. We love all y'all.
my.
But you got 2 good-ass seasons. That's all I'm saying. You came in the chat and said bye. What did we talk about? Season 12, episode 2. Tell me right now. Tell me right now.
Somebody
You don't know.
took your seat on the pew.
You don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody.
Dre Day talking shit too? Let's give it to Dre Day. Dre Day, you stopped watching us season 7, sir. Dre Day dipped the fuck out on us and you came back and we loved you the whole time. But don't come up in here fussing when y'all was gone. You wasn't with us shooting in the gym.
Dre Day said I was in jail.
Q the Queen said y'all talked about snacks. Q the Queen ain't shit. I'm taking 7 votes away from Q the Queen. 7 entries is missing.
Oh my!
She's missing 7 entries. Sneaker connoisseur, you see these people acting up. This is why we not gonna make it. This is why we never gonna be great. Y'all ain't shit.
I'm at Sneaker connoisseur on this red man shit like get up.
We sit up here trying to do something for y'all, trying to get something to y'all, trying to get back to the people, and the people fighting. You know what I'm saying? This is some bullshit. This ain't even Hunger Games. We just said, hey, show up. We gonna give y'all something, and that's it. And these niggas said, no, you giving out ice cream and we want steak. Fuck that ice cream. And you know what? Fuck it. That's it. That's it. We're not doing no MVP this season. The whole contest is over. Thank you, Q the Queen. Ain't no MVP. The shit's over. We don't give a shit if you share the show or not. We ain't doing shit no more. Grand opening, grand closing. We out. The episode over. The show's over. We ain't giving away shit.
This episode of Fussy McGee brought to you.
Yeah, I like how Hop just put up there. I appreciate y'all. I'm just quietly posting and watching. Oh shit.
Oh,
we
my.
appreciate y'all, man. This is just a way for us to give. It's the season of giving, OG. It's
Yes,
the
indeed.
season of giving. Colin Park let them know it's just a Nerf gun, man. It's
To
just a
be nice
Nerf
to the guy
gun.
with the Nerf gun.
That's all, man. We just come on here and talk.
Listen, that should be the second shirt. Be nice to the guy with the Nerf gun.
Man,
Yes.
look here, man. We just come on here to talk our little shit on our little show Wednesday night spots. That's all. We just coming to hang out. We was like, you know what? Y'all hang out with us. Let's go ahead and sweeten the pot a little bit. Because we had a goal set a while ago to get up to, what was it, 400 people?
Yeah.
We still at 320. Some y'all ain't brought us.
We had 369.
We still ain't got the 400, man. This is some shit. We had somebody come in here. James was like, hey, man, look, y'all ain't got no super chat. No, this is why we don't have super chat. We welcome you to get us up so we can do a super chat.
Yo, please look at my comment.
Niggas done started something.
It's playing in the background.
Regular Mike, the day you walked in our lives, you ruined the show. It's the worst day ever. Regular Mike came in here slanging them cakes, and now the show them with the cake. He came in here with them cakes and ruined the show. Regular Mike, this is the goddamn case where somebody come in with cakes and takes down 3 black men. Regular Mike cakes ruined 3 black men. That's the name of the show.
This is what we not gonna do.
Yeah, nah.
That's the name.
We are not gonna do that. And number 2, ain't no man's cakes ruin nothing over here.
You said you saw Regular Mike's cakes.
I did not.
That's what you said.
No.
You said you saw them. You saw the cakes.
No.
Man, this show, we had a whole list of topics. We got to get this topic in because it's a travesty. We talked about FedEx stealing. We got to make sure that we bring this topic up. Cadillac Jackson. Ty Hopkins is getting robbed by Feli.
Yes. So, 2 years ago, Ty Hopkins came out with, and let me share it on my screen real quick.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got you. I think.
No, I got it from over here. Hold on 1 second. 2 years ago, Ty Hopkins came out with these samples of the Grant Hills.
I don't want to see no cakes neither hop.
Came out with these samples of the Grant Hills. And if you can see what he said, Ty said, some of the coldest things never get a chance to make it, so you can cop it. I did my part. You got to ask them why they didn't do theirs. Right? Now, this picture is a repost that from samples that he did 2 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago. Suddenly, all of a sudden, Feli,
what's going on, E-Double?
Comes out with this.
Suddenly,
the two same shoes in a lighter red and a lighter blue with no shout out to Ty Mopkins at all.
Thievery.
So the question is, right, because we've seen this with Devlin over there at FBCC when he was customizing shoes. He did that reflective pair of sixes, and then about a year or two later, Jordan came out with the reflective sixes.
Right.
We see Nike also going after everybody right now. It seems like they got Warren Lotus, they got Cool Kai, and now they're going after John Geiger.
On that.
Which is fine. I guess my question is, if you use the original shoe as a base to do any customizing, if you do the colors or whatever it is, if you're not changing the structure of the shoe, you're just changing the colors, is that fair game or not?
No, but see, here's the thing. Ty went to Feli and did this with Feli. Right?
Oh no, yeah. Ty's situation is definitely different.
Yeah,
his is definitely different because they had meetings. He was really in the meeting.
Exactly.
And them niggas took the notes from the meeting and released it and didn't say shit to him.
Exactly.
That's
thievery. That's
flat out thievery, and they need to fix that shit. But in general, if you customize the original and then the original comes out and does the colorway that you did, is that fair game or not?
See, and that's the whole scary part about this game, because let's be real. Remember the bubblegum Jordan ones that we see that's supposed to be coming out in November, December?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when everybody had them crimson pink joints?
Oh, the ones I've got.
Yes, and remember when somebody on this panel went and got a custom where they added white to it?
Oh, the ones I got.
Yeah, and next thing we know, we see this bubblegum one that looks exactly like the ones you got.
So the question is, like, do you get mad or like? In my opinion, I think it's low-hanging fruit for you to come out and do some shit that the customizer had, like if they changed the color. But I also feel weird about saying that they stole the design if you did the design on their shoe. Like, you kind of alley-ooped it. It's for so I'll take it back to wrestling because I just want to talk about my belt again. A lot of times in chats and shit on the internet, you'll get up here and you'll start discussing ideas and shit that you have and all this shit that you want to names and shit like that. It used to be a big thing because there are people who play wrestling games and create wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
I may or may not have done that. And there are people who take those creative wrestlers and they produce shows on YouTube. I may or may not have done that. And they will tell you when you upload creations to the community that they may be used. They let you know that once you upload that shit, because you're using their software, once you upload it, it's a wrap. And we have seen some people's ideas end up on the show. You gave it to them. You gave them the idea. So even as a creative, somebody who does graphic design and shit like that, I get it. It don't feel good. But if you did that on my base shit, I don't know what the argument is. Now, the flip side, this is the question that we had on here for the night. I guess we're running kind of long. I need to shut the fuck up. but it goes right with the topic, and I can't help it. If you take the shoe, OG says, you know what? I'm going to take my skills. I love the Jordan 3. I would tweak it. So I'm going to create a Jordan 3 out of my own materials. Let's not use a Jordan 3 because that's sacred. Let's go with a Jordan 1 mid. There's a Jordan 1 mid, which always has whack-ass quality, some weird colorways and shit, but I'm going to turn it up a notch. I'm going to construct a Jordan 1 mid. I'm going to use top grain leather. I'm going to use suedes, leather laces. I'm going to do a quilted leather mid insole, the whole nine. This shit is going to be luxe. I'm not going to put the swoosh on the side because this is not a Jordan. But the shoe is a Jordan. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Number one, is that acceptable as far as a custom or is that a knockoff? And number two, is that fair game?
Fair game for.
Is it cool to do? Like, would you buy that? If I bought the shoe from OG, the reconstructed Jordan 1, that's not a Jordan 1 mid, and I bought it, it's the OG 1. Reconstructed materials, he made them by hand, whatever the fuck the case is. Number one, am I wearing knockoffs? And if I'm wearing knockoffs or whatever, is that still cool?
Okay, so
I like the comments in the chat, OG, too.
Okay.
Talk about the tie shit.
I'll say this. You look at Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
Louis Vuitton came out with, well, I don't know if it's out yet, but they have a shoe that looks exactly like an old Avia basketball shoe.
Oh, yeah.
And when I look at that shoe, I'm like, it's a knockoff. And then some people that be like, oh, that shoe was fire. And I'm like, bro, that's nothing but Avia. It's Avia from back in, Clyde Drexler days. So now it's just like nicer leather, nicer materials, leather on the inside. It's still to me, it's still a knockoff.
So, Caddy, your stance is pretty much, if it is mostly like the original shoe, it's a knockoff, regardless of the materials used, the logo situation, it's a knockoff.
Yeah, because you can be a company that makes a Jordan 3 with the highest quality leather out there. Mm-hmm. There was a company that was doing that, and I can't remember it. And they used to come out with these all tan shoes that were made with tan leather.
They did the 3s.
Yeah, and it was beautiful quality, but it was a knockoff. It was a knockoff. Every single last one of them they did, I was like, these are knockoffs.
So would you not wear a knockoff?
I wouldn't wear it. I don't care if it's a Louis Vuitton. I don't care if it's, what is that? What they call them? Balacananas.
But so you don't fuck with Jordan 1 mids?
No, I'm not a Jordan 1 mid person.
So if they came out with a mid, if somebody came out with a mid that was, let's use Hoop Fresh, because we've seen Hoop Fresh do
some amazing shit. Yeah,
Satin 1 Jordan 1s. We've seen Chew, I think it's Chewy, who does some amazing. He did the Ununion Unions. Would you wear those shoes? Because the quality is nothing. Danklifts. Jay Danklifts just did a pair of Air Max 1 Masters Edition. That was Masters.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Now that's not. It's not fair to consider that one a knockoff because he added to the shoe. Like the shoe was a regular Nike Air
yeah,
Max.
And there's some people that do that. There's some people that takes Nike shoes and they add to it.
Right.
They do it over. They take some of the leather off and they put their leather on top of it.
Right.
So I've seen that, but
like you rock it.
Like a Jordan 1 mid,
luxed up.
Nah.
Now, what if it was a Jordan 1 mid that was remade by JW Danklifts with higher quality materials and put back with the swoosh and everything else?
Nah, because I'm not a fan of the Jordan 1 mid. Like I'm just not a fan of the Jordan 1 mid. So it would be like somebody could show it to me. I'd be like, oh, that's dope. Not for me.
Okay.
Air Max 1's a different story. Air Max 1's, I'll probably be like, oh. How much?
Okay, so yeah, use the Air Max 1.
So like an Air Max 1, if use the Air Max 1, so like an Air Max 1, if you creating it from scratch, I don't think I would. There's only one shoe I've seen like that.
So are the shoe surgeon shoes that falls into the
Talk
category?
about it, though.
Yeah, it falls into that category because he's creating the shoe from scratch.
But it's a knockoff,
No,
right?
But it's
I'm asking you, are you considering it to be a knockoff? Because that's exactly what Beard describes.
yeah, it's a knockoff because he's creating it from scratch. Like it's not like he's working with Nike on this. He's like, yo, I'm building a shoe just like a factory, but I'm just doing it with my bare hands.
Oof. That's a Caddy. You got some goddamn values about yourself. What about you, OG? What you thinking?
Yeah, I was looking up like I don't like the term knockoff because for me that's like straight counterfeit, and that's really I'm looking up, in the language thing, and it's saying basically that knockoff is in some terms is considered to be a colloquialism for counterfeit, which I assume that's how you're using it. And they both obviously have a negative connotation. And I for me, it comes down to, do I like it more so than I don't, because it's different for me than like, there's a certain, back in the day, there was a certain purse that a lot of ladies wanted, and it was a designer purse.
Right.
And you could go certain places in a lot of major cities, not just New York, and you could
Canal Street.
You could find these certain bags, the exact style that every person was coveting, and
in your mic.
That is, to me, that when I'm thinking knockoff, that's what I'm thinking of. But if to use that same analogy, if you took that style of purse, but you didn't use that particular company's print, you made it with some other type of exotic materials and different things like that, does it fit does it technically fit the definition of the term that you're using? Yes, but to me it's different, because like, people, the stuff that shoe surgeon is doing technically fits that, but I don't know that very many people would be describing that shoe as a knockoff.
No, they wouldn't, because
they call it a custom,
because of the quality and everything else, and because it's shoe surgeon, and they, PJ Tucker is known for wearing his shoes. Like, you look at that off-white $250,000 Jordan 1 high he did, right? People's like, yo, he got on a $250,000 shoe. Yeah, he did, which is a knockoff of the off-white Jordan 1.
Yeah, I just, for me, this is just for conversation purposes, I think that for a person that is going to that type of artistry or creativity or whatever you want to call it, to hit it with that, here Collie Park is saying bespoke.
Yeah,
it's disrespecting what they're doing. I understand that it's not original from the standpoint you did not create the silhouette. We get that. But what you're creating is not a knockoff. It doesn't exist. Like the first person, I don't know who it was. It's been copied a whole lot now, but there was like a Louis Vuitton Jordan 1 that was made. And the first person who did that, I was like, wow, that's, I don't know where I would wear it or what, but that was some thinking. That was, taking something that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be on this, this framework or whatever, and doing it. Is every car that came after the original Ford whatever a knockoff? And that may be a slightly different argument, but for me, if I like it and I think that is dope, then I'm going to get it. It doesn't matter. Like, I've said to you guys, irrespective of the conversation, if a certain person drops that Morehouse shoe, I'm going to try to get it.
Okay.
Because of what that is, in and for me.
So, and TikTok just made a perfect point. One-offs attract less attention than multiple pairs. Now,
And somebody asked that earlier, talking about the Ty Hopkins situation with Fila too.
yeah. So when it comes to somebody like Shoe Surgeon is not coming out. Thank you. Is not coming out with 1,000 shoes. You know, he's like limited to 50 pair. So it makes them a little bit more unique. He lets you know they've been sewn by hand and everything else like that. The shoes are astronomical price, and you have this shoe, and it's like, and you know the his own tags on it and everything else like that, and that's cool. It's a shoe that you paid money for that was hand stitched and created for you. Now, if you're looking at it and you're like, this is a bespoke shoe, you could do that. But Nike also had a bespoke program too, where you made an appointment, you go in, you could pick the leathers, the materials you want to use, and you create your shoe right there. And I think it took like something like 8 to 12 weeks or maybe longer, and you would pay an astronomical price, and you would have that shoe. Now, the difference for me is one shoe was coming directly from Nike, where you're making an appointment and you get to work in the office and pick your leathers. This other shoe is made from somebody else that they're putting the swoosh on the shoe. And you're getting the shoe like, yo, I got this Jordan 1. Yeah, but is it a Jordan 1? Because it didn't come from Nike.
So if it's a Jordan 1, and again, I'm using names just to make it more tangible. I'm not attacking or naming these people in a malicious way. If Hoop Fresh takes a Jordan 1 and deconstructs it and then wraps the whole shoe in satin, which from what I know is not how he did his Jordan 1s. If he wraps each panel of the Jordan 1 in satin and then stitches it back so you have a satin Jordan 1, is that a knockoff?
Wait, repeat that one more time.
So he bought some Jordan 1s. Let's say he bought some regular Jordan 1 highs. There wasn't no hype over it. They were sitting on shelves. He bought them, took them apart, wrapped all that shit in silk, and put them motherfuckers back together. Is that a custom? Is that a knockoff?
I would feel that's a custom.
But it's not a knockoff.
It's not a knockoff because the shoe is still underneath the fabric. You see what I'm saying?
So it's validated for some shit that you can't see.
It's validated because the original shoe is underneath the fabric.
But you can't see it because it's underneath the fabric.
You may not be able to see it, but the shoe is there. This is not
to you because you can't see it. So what I'm saying is, you know it's there because I told you that he bought a Jordan 1. Let's say you don't see him buy the Jordan 1. He just show up with these motherfucking shoes and call them the Hoop Freshes. You don't know if he bought them from original stock or if he bought them from knockoffs or if he just built this motherfucker from the ground up. Are you calling that a knockoff without knowing how they started?
And that would be the hard part for me because I would ask questions.
Yeah, I like what Kylie Park said here. Knockoffs are mass produced and represent as real, in my opinion. Now, and that's the demarcation. So, like when people are doing all these other things, they're not trying to have it to represent anything other than what their creation was.
They're buying it. Yeah, they're making their take on that shoe. Whether their take started from the Nike shoe or whether their take started from the Nike idea, what they're selling is their take. When I sell lift heavy shirts, I'm not selling the blank shirt. I'm selling the lift heavy part of the shirt. I didn't construct that shirt. So I'm selling the idea and the artwork and the theme of my brand on the lift heavy shirt. So what you're buying is a good t-shirt that happens to have my lift heavy shit on it. Mm-hmm. And so the reason I bring this up is because I struggle with this shit myself.
Okay.
And I wish I didn't. The idea of
struggle why? No, struggle why? I just wanted clarification. Why do you think?
I'm from St. Louis. I'm a 40-plus-year-old man, and you don't wear knockoffs. However, the idea of going to the store and paying $1,000 for a shoe that I know that was $220, that should probably not be $1,000, makes no sense to me. But I can't bring myself to buy a shoe that looks just like the motherfucking shoe that you can only tell if you use a black light or turning their tongue out or do all this shit, go through these steps to even though I know it would not be the shoe and I know I'm buying it to be fresh, I can't bring myself to buy that fake shoe. And so then when you start looking at some of these other customizers that are making their own shoe and what they're selling is the story, being very upfront with it, the FBCCs, the do ones yourself.
Mhm.
It is a Jordan 1 inspired idea.
Right.
Absolutely.
And he took it and he flipped the fuck out of it.
Right.
Maybe not with the swoosh because the Dev Vulture is not that different, right? Maybe the outsole or the midsole is the same. However, the fact that it comes up higher, the fact that you got the extra laces, the fact you got the double tongues, he added shit to it and told the story that he wanted to do. Oh shit, Skip goes hard. Shout out to this puss ass panel in chat. Congrats, fellas, on your success and keep it going. Looking ass.
Looking ass.
We appreciate you. Skip goes hard.
Thank you, Billy Ocean.
Yeah.
So with what he's doing with the brand, he's telling his own story, very famously using that shoe as the model. And some of those shits hit, and some of those stories hit. And I don't know if it's a knockoff or not, but I'm interested enough in the story of the particular shoe that I may buy it.
Right,
Go
but
ahead,
you
OG.
just turned around the corner. That wasn't where you started. Where you first started with the question was just about, doing the luxury materials and stuff like that. But if then we morphed the conversation into now about your
so I guess to me the way that links back to me is because his takes on the do one yourself is both of those. It's his original creation and it's higher quality materials. The leather on them motherfuckers can't be debated. It's not a question. The leather on his do one yourself there's nothing to talk about. That shit is leather. That shit is leather. So it's already, in my opinion, better quality shoe.
Sure. I'll give you a perfect example. There used to be a guy on YouTube named Pierce CLS, right? And Pierce used to have people send him shoes, and he would do different materials on them: python, snake skin, all different type of materials on a Jordan. And you would watch him take the shoe, deconstruct it, sew the leathers on and everything like that. Bring down what he needed to bring down, stitch it all back together, put it together, and bring it back, deliver it to this person. You would see him do it on Jordan 11s, Jordan 1s, 3s, whatever the case may be, whatever the shoe may be. I looked at those shoes as customs because he did it on the original shoe, and it was just like, instead of using paint, he used fabric. Hop said it in one of his comments, it's like a car with a wrap. The car comes in white, you put a wrap on it, and you want blue, boom, it's blue. It's still a BMW. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're building your own shoe to look like a Jordan 1 and got it down packed, and you're saying, this is a Jordan 1. And it's like, nah, it's not a Jordan 1. It's your take on a Jordan 1.
But
and it's fire.
Who are you saying it's a Jordan 1?
Well, so if we use the Hoop Fresh example, if Hoop Fresh is literally constructing Jordan 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I don't know, from what I can tell, he's building them from scratch. He has a fucking last that he uses, and he's making them and stitching them together with a complete insole and the whole nine, and it still says Air Jordan on the side, and it has a swoosh. So Caddy's saying that is his take on a Jordan 1, but it's not a Jordan 1.
Right. It's just like
that.
It's just like remember the Nike Airship? There was a guy who was making airships because they didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
And he was charging like $1,200 to make these airships in white and black, white and red, black and red, until the airship pack came out. So when them airships were there, it was like, yo, I kind of want a pair. But is that considered a fake? Well, he's using leather from Italy and everything, but he's putting a swoosh on it. This ain't Nike approved, but Nike's not making it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nike's not making it. What do we do? And then Nike rolls out with the airship, and then it's like, damn.
It's it's an interesting thing to me, and I didn't mean to drag the show on like that, but it's a topic that keeps coming up because we keep seeing these brands. I wanted to show y'all this, and then we'll get the fuck out of here and say bye. Chat, y'all comments have been popping as hell. We might have to do a fat laces on some of the shit you said because we've been reading it. Sneaker connoisseurs hitting home runs. Coochadamus is hitting home runs. Hop is hitting home runs. The fact that y'all still here. What's going on, HD 323?
Hello, Marcus.
We might have to do even Value Pursuit showed up and is popping off in here too. We might have to do a fat laces on this. How do I share my screen on this shit?
Jeez.
What happened, OG?
No.
You talking about me?
No.
Oh.
What Collie Park said?
No. Stop asking. It's okay.
All right. So if I share this window, I'm sorry.
Hey, Zeus.
I think this is it. So let me know what y'all see when you share. Hopefully I ain't got my porn window up. You don't see that.
OnlyFans.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. You got it on our screen. So click back to the other window you were at. There you go, Almond. All right.
Okay. So McDowell's brand. Look at this shit. This is a Jordan 1.
Mm-hmm.
They've got their own branding on it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the company. This is what the company does. And what they've done with this shoe is they've taken the original Jordan 1 high, the style, the height, all that shit. They've added really good leather. They added their own logo, and they market this like the old school
East Bay
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's their brand. Like, this ain't even a real company. You know what I'm saying? McDowell's 1902. That's not a company, but y'all done made it a company.
Mm-hmm.
And as a artistic person, this shit is dope to me. As a sneakerhead, as a motherfucker from St. Louis, this some fake ass shit.
Hey, you know what the funny thing about it is? See those socks?
Yeah.
MJ used to wear socks like that in the game. Where it had
that's the point.
23.
That's what it says that. It says that. But it's people liking them. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so I guess for me, it's just like it's an interesting conversation. It's one of those conversations that we'll probably always have because the game is wrecked beyond compare. And I think it's interesting, the idea of getting out of the quote unquote matrix, as they say, and thinking about this shit a little bit differently. Because it's different. If you're not creating the shit from scratch, all you're doing is customizing everything you have. Everything from your car to the way you wear your clothes. The moment you tailor your clothes, you're customizing that shit. Your headphones, your motherfucking, where my headphones at? Shit. Your goddamn headphones. You put a little cover on the headphones. You don't customize your headphones. Like this is all, these glasses stock come with clear lenses. I don't have clear lenses. Did I customize the glasses? Or is these knockoffs?
You got knockoffs on?
I don't know if I got knockoffs on. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's an interesting conversation. I haven't grown up enough or changed my thought process enough to be different like that. But I think it's interesting. What you looking at, OG?
I'm just looking at just catching up on some of the comments that passed. I was all.
Yeah. They know they're producing bootleg stuff. Their name is McDowell's. Oh, absolutely. But is it? I guess what the question that I'm trying to ask, and maybe I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, probably because the show is way over the time. Is it bootleg in a negative connotation, or is it all just artistic license that we should have if you're able to do it? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that question. I just think it's an interesting question and one that we should be asking ourselves.
I think
before you go and spend $1,000 on the shoe, maybe you don't need to spend $1,000 on the shoe.
I think the answer going to be different for everybody,
Absolutely.
and it's going to probably be different over time. Like what you think about that question or that topic today might, feel wholly different. I've said on this before, like in terms of if I, was heavy into this when my kids were little and they were too, and they wanted a certain shoe, and for a kid that's probably only going to wear it for 3 months, it was going for X amount of dollars, but I could get it for 59 cents. I'm saying 59 cents is all good, because them shit's going to get thrown up on, peed on, put in the mud, and then they're going in the trash. And ain't nobody out here trying to say that they're anything other than a shoe that my 3-year-old tore up, but they wanted to look fly for a couple of days. So, but that's me. I respect, anybody that doesn't think that way, because, it is what it is.
We do that a lot in culture. Hell, remember the 300, the Chrysler 300 was the poor man's Rolls Royce. Mm-hmm. That's a fake ass Rolls Royce. That fucking design, that fucking design saved the company.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? That dude got promoted to president or some shit. Like, it saved the company. So it's just interesting. That was kind of on my bird. Holla at me, liftheavy.com, lfthvy.com. Use your code TK155, TK133. Jesus Christ, we've been on here too long. TK133, get your discount. Check me out. We back. Got a couple more episodes. MVP is still coming, maybe, if y'all let us live, motherfuckers. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We'll be back next week.
Appreciate y'all. And just to let y'all know, if y'all didn't, OG, Beard, and myself are the new starting defensive linemen for the Bishop Sycamores.
I'm going to the NFL.
You going to the NFL?
You ain't know? I told them that I was going to the NFL. That's why they showed up.
Listen, after the game they had last Saturday, they gonna need us.
The story, y'all look it up. Google is a thing. Bishop Sycamore High School. You got to Google. I can't, because I can't truncate this story.
Go to ESPN.com and look up the story. And just a breaking news: the coach has been fired.
Well, was he a real coach? None of this shit makes sense, nigga. He kidnapped them kids.
Listen.
Yes, Jesus.
The dude
can definitely be a quarterback for them.
The dude that took the helmet off, that had Marcus' haircut, and was out here looking like he was getting ready to go pick up his kids from daycare and his wife from the nursing home that she works at.
Nigga.
That was a grown 30-year-old man. You can't tell me no fucking different.
I tell you what happened is they got that ass whooped by some real high schoolers.
Boy, did they.
Nothing?
58-0.
Robert Kohler Sr., make sure you check in for school on Monday at Bishop Sycamore. We see you in class. Don't you skip out on class, goddammit. Talk about some peace, fam. We need you in class on Monday. Make sure y'all Google that. Bishop Sycamore. Check them out. It's way too long of a story for us to talk about here.
Hey, Bishop Miss Sycamore, if y'all got a basketball team, holler at us. I got 5 right now. Regular Mike is ready to point. Regular Mike is ready to point. You gotta run the 2.
I run the 2, that's fine.
You run the 2, I run the 3. OG, you Rick Mahorn, you playing the 4, nigga.
You know.
You play the 4. Hop. You're gonna have to play the 5. We need that mid-range jumper.
Just bruising.
I'm just saying.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.
Hey, y'all done know it is your boy OGSneekerz. Wish I you. Total sneaker family. One love.
Those sneakers. What a day of rejoicing that will be.
When we all
get that done.
Anybody stayed this long, y'all put up a 5 right now until OG cuts the show off. You get another point. If you put up a 5, you get another point right now. So you cut off the show. Put a 5 in the chat, you get another point.
What a day
right now.
of
Once OG cuts it off, it's over. All you gotta do is put a 5 in the chat. Get another point.
Get that W.
Oh!
We will sing and shout the victory.
We are
with
out of here.